Hi everyone, this is Hedgehog and me, and as you can see I'm here with a real hedgehog and he's on my bed, and here is a little surprise. Here is a hoglet. Kylie found them on her way when we were having a walk. The hoglet is less shy. His muzzle is almost coming out. You can actually see his nose there. And if you want to see his size, look, compared with my hand. So I can actually turn him around if you want to see how small it is. But it's July, and I believe here the hedgehogs, those West European brown hedgehogs, deliver their hoglets. And I don't really know how old this guy is. He seemed to be okay. Not quite sure if he's independent already. I might call a center to pick him up just to make sure he can survive. But I'm going on vacation in about 2 or 3 days, so I gotta make sure that this hedgehog is back in nature by then. But that's okay, I'm pretty sure I can manage to do that. So yeah, I've been trying to make him come out, but these ones have had just quite a hard time for hedgehogs, because I had to carry them home. And actually first we found Mr. Adult here, and then we found the hoglet. So they're very shy, both of them. Now just to give you an idea, I'm gonna try to carry Mr. Hoglet. But just that his quills are sticking out, see? So it's kinda hard. And he's quite fine. But see, compared with my hand, how small he still is. Look at the quills. Just gotta make sure. I'm probably going to give them a bath, just to make sure that their quills are fine. And just to have a closer look. So I'll just put him down again, make sure he has some air, and check the quills here. Unfortunately, they're not relaxed at all. But like I said, they had a hard time, and they were perfectly fine, but they were convinced there was danger around them, and living in fear is not easy. So I might give them a bath, and hopefully they will come out. Maybe I can put the lights out as well. His quills look okay, but his quills feel, yeah, less sturdy than the quills of the adult version. I have no idea if this is a female or a male. I can check maybe. But I am not quite sure if those hedgehogs will be able to come out tonight. Because like I said, they had a hard time. I mean, yeah, they were quite anxious. And now, yeah, make them come out will be a huge step for them. I actually hope that this hoglet will come. Yeah, he's on his legs apparently. So I'll just let him come out. And hopefully he will have the courage to show himself. Just gonna take him a bit more. There you go, have a look at him. I'm gonna displace him to a safer place. There you go, see. I don't want him to fall off the bed. There you go, I've got him. There you go, see. He is a real cutie. He's a beauty. Hello, you. I missed this. I totally missed this, absolutely. But he was kind of courageous right now, so I'm just gonna put him back and convince him to come out again. There you go, I felt his paw. Look, we have a mighty one here. So he's actually standing on his legs right now, and this is my hand compared with, so he's like the size of my hand. And this guy here is still quite anxious. Gonna check. Now also his quills are a mess. I think his quills are quite okay, It's not that the hedgehog looks in bad condition, but just look how messy his quills are. He's totally not relaxed, and they are hard to move. So hopefully I can make him relaxed by the time that I will set them free. Because I do not keep those guys. First of all, it's not allowed. Second, those are wild animals, so they should not be kept. Of course I would love to, but I know better, so I don't want to keep them. Yes, of course I would love to. It's just that I would like to give them a decent life. And such a hedgehog needs lots of space, about 5 gardens next to each other. So actually you can convince your neighbors to make holes in their fences, just that the hedgehogs have place to go. Make sure they don't have to cross the road too much. Let's have a look at the hoglet. Right now this guy is just on pause. And the hoglet here, look how mighty he is. Now this is a guy you can actually tame and keep. He's still quite young, but these hedgehogs, this kind, is not supposed to be kept as a pet, actually. You can keep an African pygmy hedgehog as a pet in the countries where it's allowed, but not these guys. They're not supposed to be kept. Don't ask me where they come from, or have they been bred by humans. I think this is just a natural wild kind. Species, I'm gonna say. But it really reminds me of the African type, I gotta say. Also his size. So yeah, that's him. See how dark their muzzle is? It also points downwards. And you can see his ear. See if I can actually touch him. Yeah, that's it. The quills are less pointy now. That's a good boy. I never found a hoglet before. But he got a bit larger since the beginning of the video, as you can see. He just extended himself. And I think he's standing full on his forelegs. Still quite close to the edge of the bed. And this guy here is still very shy. And now I'm back here with the hoglet, and as you can see, he came out of his bowl. I've been spreading some hedgehog food on the bed, just in case he might be interested. But in fact, no need to feed them. They can find their food easy enough. But it's just that it has been dry for at least 3 weeks here, and I'm afraid for the hedgehogs it's a problem, and for other animals. They can't find anything to drink. There are no puddles for weeks. And this guy, he might be quite young. I was actually thinking of keeping both hedgehogs till a center could pick them up and make sure they had something to drink. He's very mighty, look! This is one pretty little guy. I'm glad to see his quills are brown already, because those guys are born with white quills. He's getting kind of curious, but he's still very shy, of course. He might just retract himself, look. And actually, what I actually noticed is that his quills now are very easy to move around. He's much more relaxed than the very first little ball that I was holding, and that was just him. It was just so sweet. Now, of course, the quills don't really go one direction, so they're still a bit messy. But the animal seemed to be just a bit more comfortable than a while ago. And now we can actually spread the quills to see what's between them. So it's a good thing to have a hedgehog relaxed just to check what is growing between his quills. You can also see his little hair here. So cute. I have all my other hedgehogs here. And here you have the real one. This is just a pretty view. And I saw his tongue. Oh, sorry, buddy. Want some food? I have plenty. Look here. Yeah, sorry I have to come so close to your face. But he seemed to be interested. Now about this guy here, the adult one is right behind me. As you can see, he just stays in his ball. He's really shy. So for now, I'm not quite sure what I will be able to do with him. That depends on the hedgehogs that you find. Some of them are quite extrovert and are really, I'm not going to say easy to get on with. They're still hedgehogs. But they are much more interested in what they see than this guy actually behind me, hiding for everything. I'm glad to know that daylight doesn't really hurt their eyes. It's such a pretty animal. And what about him? Look him. Has been walking around. Now I'll see if I can give them a bath. I'll start with the hoglet, because he apparently is much more of an adventurer and he's much more curious and easy to handle compared with Mr. Adult here, who just stays in his ball. I can actually hear his hedgehog noises. Unfortunately, he turned around, so I'll try to show you. I like his confidence. So I'll just let him wander around and see if I can handle the larger one here. But I'm afraid for this guy, yeah. If it would be a pet, I would say just keep on holding it. But since it's a wild animal, I'm not quite sure what we're gonna be able to do with him. I think since you can't keep him, just set him free, because you can't do much with him. Here's this little hole. He's still very afraid apparently, but I'm pretty sure I can do something about it. Just gonna give him some more time. Let him sit a bit in the dark as well, and I'll give the hoglet a bath and see what I can do with him. Now there he is in my hand. And as you can see, he's a really nice guy. His quills are kinda, not gonna say entirely relaxed, but he lets go the firm strength actually that he uses to upper his quills. He seems to relax. He seems to be quite fine. And as you can see, also his head comes out. But this is a really nice guy to handle. If this would be a hedgehog that belongs to a breeder, I would consider adopting it because it's nice to handle. And it's really friendly and cute. But that guy over there is still in his very shy position. And you can see I can actually pet this little guy over his ears. And this is just quite a performance for a wild hedgehog, so give this guy a nice applause. He deserves it. He can carry his ears. I actually used to carry him with both hands, but because I have to hold my camera, I just can't. There you go. See that his quills are quite okay now. I'd like to show you. See, the quills are more going into one direction now. I hope the hedgehog knows he's not in danger. This is just cute. Now just to show you here, as you can see, the quills are lowered. So now the hedgehog is more in a relaxed position. I barely feel the quills now because he's so relaxed. And here there's still a bit, now they feel soft. He's still, yeah, my hand is shaking because the heartbeat of the hedgehog is making my hand shake, and I'm actually leaning with my elbow against my belly, so... Oh, this is just cute. This gives me another idea for drawing. He's halfly curled up and watching sidewards. And just look at the quills. And I think here we have some more action. Look. We have Mr. Adult coming out. And as you can see, he's quite large compared with Mr. Hoglet. Look, he found a place there. He found a place. Give this little Hoglet a little applause. He really deserves it. He's awesome. There you go. He's almost dried up. He has a tick on him. I just gotta find it. His belly's still a bit wet, but as you can see, was quite dirty. Where's your tick? Where's a ticky of yours? Here it is. Just gonna show you right between the quills here. So I don't know if I can actually show this on camera. I'll try to remove it from him. But he might feel this a bit. Also because I'm not very experienced with doing this, especially not on a hedgehog. But I think he is detached already. Luckily this guy's relaxed by now, so there's just no way he will straighten his quills again. But I gotta see this from closer. Sorry, hold on a second. And here we have the second hedgehog ready for his bath. Now I just removed the tick from the first one. It wasn't easy, the poor thing was a bit scared and it was a bit painful, but it worked. I had the tick removed. Sorry I couldn't show this on camera, but if I had to do it the right way, it was better to do it without making a video. Anyway, this guy came out of his bowl. Now he's still hiding a bit. Not quite sure if I will be able to make him come out. So I'll just put him in the water and see what happens. Now I use this puppy soap with water for draining or cleaning the quills. Now obviously this guy has no ticks, so his quills look actually quite clean at first sight. But it's just that, yeah, as he's still quite dirty, I'm just gonna give him a bath. There you go, here's this little hole there, see? What's his face? Come on, come out. Maybe I can just clean him like this, see? There you go, see how dirty it gets. This is a weird way of washing a hedgehog, but if he curls up like this, you have no choice. These hedgehogs, of course, are a bit more heavier than those African ones. So of course, if you want to pick them up where their quills point, like they stick out everywhere, it's not easy. I have to say it's not easy. But I'm pretty sure that you will find a way if you really want to do it. So just gonna sit him up and make the water come over his quills. Just very careful. I don't want the water to come in his eyes and in his nose. There you go. Because, yeah, of course the quills stick out everywhere. He's not relaxed at all, the poor thing. But luckily there was no water into his eyes and into his nose. You gotta be careful with this. Okay, make it too hot for him. Hopefully it will relax him a bit. I'm afraid I'm gonna put his head like this and just pour the water all over him. Oh, sorry buddy. Because I'm afraid that this hedgehog will actually come out even though he's in water. So he's probably one of the most shyest hedgehogs I've ever seen. See how dirty his quills are. But this is a nice way to do it. I certainly made a mistake a few seconds ago, but look, the way you actually strike the quills like this, make all the dirt come out, and start the soap over him. With a hole up here, of course. And I replace the water, as you can see, it's quite dirty. always keep doing this. There you go. I'm just gonna strike your quills again. You're the lucky one, aren't you? You have no ticks. Poor Hoglet was attacked already. It is a female, I believe. I thought it was a male, but I think it's I checked and it was a female. Okay. That's a good boy. Pour the rest of the water over you. So this is just puppy soap. Of course, since I have Fira, yeah, I have a need for quills. I don't really mind. I don't actually think it's intimidating to pick them up. Of course, it's special. Not really intimidated by the quills. As you can see, the hedgehog's quills are sticking out everywhere. And I don't really mind. I have strong hands and no allergies, so I'm lucky. There you go, looks like you're clean. Now, upside down, and right way up. Your butt. There you go, Betty. You're all clean. Because actually, while scratching the quills like this, there's more dirt coming out. Of course, washing a relaxed hedgehog would always be more easy. But this one here doesn't make it really easy. Still is a good boy. Or lady, I have no idea. Okay, this is gonna be it for him, her. I wish I could have seen his face, but he's too shy. He's just too shy. It's amazing. There you go. Maybe I'll just give him one more. Wash. Careful. Yay! He came out, almost. There you go, this is gonna be it for you, buddy. Are you okay? You're okay? Gonna wrap you in a blanket, in a clean towel. I find a towel for you. You okay in there, buddy? Yeah, you okay? Hopefully not too much water in your nose. And here I am with my little female here. And there is the other one, the large one, which is obviously very, very shy. I've never seen such a shy hedgehog. So as soon as he just dried up, I'll just set him free. There's not quite much to do with him. Or her. Now she's much more easy to handle. As you can see, she's right now she's less relaxed, but she just had her tick removed, and she was hissing and jumping, and she was quite mad. But that's okay now. She will be fine. I prefer, to see those little animals in more healthy condition instead of with ticks while they are so young. So, yeah, and actually we get on well. I got attached to her so suddenly, so if I could, I would definitely keep her. But yeah. Now just a quick little video about this very tame hoglet that I found in the garden. Just in case you would like to know how to uncurl your hedgehog. It might be interesting to just balance a hedgehog with its head like this. And in the best case, if it's quite easy to handle, it will come up. There you go. You can curl him up into a ball again, see? But this is a very tame lady. She's very tame. There you go. She's very young. So just, there you go, up. She doesn't want to curl up again. So yeah. Most hedgehogs just uncurl when I pose them on the ground and on my bed or something. But this girl, when she's in her ball, like this, almost, just like this. So yeah, look at her. Hey, look who just woke up. What do you have on your... You won't like this, but give me a chance. What is this? Gross. Where have you been? I really hope you enjoyed these hedgehog videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!